Hey guys, welcome to Little Big Podcast. This is episode 154.
Alright guys, thanks for joining us this week. We're glad to have you back for another fun-filled episode of Little Big Podcast. And some of you guys were like, whoa, where was your episode for this week? And it kind of slipped our minds in preparation for our live stream and New Year's and all that stuff. We kind of thought that the live stream would go over kind of as an episode, and we were going to record during that, but it didn't end up happening. So we're putting out a quick news video for you guys right now, and then we'll be back on Friday, back to normal schedule.
Right, and the live stream was a lot of fun. In total, it took us probably about 5 hours to set up and do the live stream. It was crazy. We were trying to find all these cables, and we were running out of HDMI cables and all kinds of fun stuff.
But thankfully, we have plenty of those.
Yes, we did. We actually got some for a penny on the web. Do you remember that?
Yeah, they're about a foot long penny HDMI cables. Work like a dream.
Yeah, and that was our live stream. Lots of fun and lots of different challenges and stuff. Speaking of that, we played some really good co-op levels, so I'll be putting those links in the description for this, and you guys can check out those fun co-op levels.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and since I was thinking, since our last week with Austin on the show,
right,
for a while, well, at least here, then we would put some co-op levels up there that we enjoyed before he had to leave.
Yeah, so I'm actually leaving today, believe it or not, and I'm going back to college. I'm going to be there for about 3 weeks just doing video production only, and then I'll be back to classes. Still doing video production, but I'll be back to classes around the 22nd, I think. And no, 23rd, because 22nd is a Sunday. But 23rd, I'll be back to classes. And so I'm going to have about 3 weeks of just doing video production. And the cool thing about that is only about a tenth of the student body actually stayed there over break, which means that, one, I'm going to have insane bandwidth because our school has like 50 megs a second fiber optic network. So I'm going to have crazy bandwidth. I'm going to have some free time because I'm only going to be working a little bit on video production each day, and I'm not going to have classes on top of that. So I'll have some free time and some extra bandwidth. So there's a good chance that I'll be joining you guys via Skype over the next couple... Blah. I can't even talk without me freezing up. I'm going to be joining you guys over Skype. There's a good chance over the next couple of weeks I'll be back, and that should be a lot of fun. And then I'll be back to classes, which means that most likely I'll be a little too busy to throw this in there too. But
yeah, he'll at least be on here for the next couple of weeks, and that should be really good. Next item of business is the Sackies. We didn't talk about that already, did we?
No, we did not.
We didn't talk about the Sackies already. But they will probably be going on this week or next week. We don't have official news on that, but that's just our guess. They did say after Christmas break, so it would lead one to believe this week or next week more than likely.
Definitely.
So.
And the Sackies were always a lot of fun for me. We did it once, and we actually hosted. It was a terrible job, but we actually did like a live show for the Sackies, and it was kind of weird. But
we could do better.
We could do better now, and that's the good thing. I like going back and saying, "Hey, look, we're a lot better than we were then."
Yeah.
Because if we weren't, then I'd be kind of disappointed, and I don't think we'd have an audience.
It'd be really cool if we had like an actual stage and everybody that got nominated was there, and we could actually hand out like the envelopes and all that good stuff. And it's like, and the nominations are. Read it, and the winner is, and then have like a golden envelope.
Oh, that would be amazing.
And then read the name. The winner is me. No, I'm just kidding. So
that would be typical.
Yeah.
All right. So one other thing that we want to cover in this actually just came in this morning. We're kind of discussing some stuff with our world record LBP2 launch buddies, and apparently the 2012 Gamers Edition Guinness World Record book is hitting store shelves today.
Today, yeah.
So if you can pick that up or just pick it up and look through it, we should be in. Well, not we, because we didn't break any records. I don't think.
No.
But anyway,
probably
you can
like
pick
the
that
worst
up.
job ever.
Worst job ever as hosts. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you can pick up that world record book and check that out. It was pretty sweet. And it's hard to believe that was already a year ago. And that year flew by. It was a lot of fun. And I would give just about anything to go back and do that week over again. Not just for the fun, but to have the more, I guess, the better stage presence, if you can say that. And we did a completely awful job.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. And I'm, to this day, very thankful for the opportunity, number one, because it was a lot of fun. Number two, because I learned a lot of things. And number three, because we brought home all this swag that you see every week on the set.
So that was really cool. And next up, we have to talk about some car footage. This is more React Studios related stuff. We picked up a suction cup mount, and it's like 2 suction cups, and then like the pole that comes off, and then your camera mounts here. And we stuck it on Austin's car, took it for a spin around the little area that we're in. and we're probably going to be posting some of that footage this week, next week, something
Definitely,
like that.
yeah.
And yeah, it was some really nice footage. So hopefully we'll be able to get that up and on the web in just more of a demo reel style than an actual video. We did have a video planned where we were going to have this a private road to work with. The private road didn't really work out. We couldn't get on the road, but it was still pretty cool to get some footage like that. And it looks like you're going so fast.
Yeah, I was only doing about 30, but
Yeah.
it looks insanely fast when you're shooting down on the road. So
Yeah, so that was super cool.
it's a lot of fun.
And also React Studios related news, we're going to be putting out a show reel sometime before the end of this month.
It won't be that fantastic, but we figured we should do one just to start it off.
Right, and show reels are primarily for like just showing what you can do, so if people want to hire you or whatever, but I guess we're doing it more of just
To show, like, look how awful we were at the beginning of 2011. Look how good we got by the end of 2011. So, yeah, anyway, that's a lot of random React Studios cinematography related news.
One last piece of news before we go. PlayStation Vita comes out February 22nd of 2012, and if you're going to be attending a midnight launch of that, bring a camera. It doesn't have to be a great camera, but just bring a camera, document your experiences, show us how long the lines are and stuff, and we will try to put together a little bit of footage of what it was like to go to a midnight launch for Little Big Planet Vita, PlayStation Vita. I keep saying that, PlayStation Vita, and that should be pretty cool. So just whenever you go to your midnight launch, whether you're in Europe or wherever, just document it and we'll put something together for that.
All right, sounds cool. Well, I must be going because I got to go catch a flight in about 2 hours. But I will see you guys hopefully over Skype next week. Until then, I'm Austin.
I'm Daniel.
And we will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.